I feel the liftoff. Pawcast started.
I'm Amy Shira Title. Some of you may know me from my own YouTube series, Vintage Space, and my blog. And joining me, as will always be the case,
I'm Jason McClellan, and I will be joining you each episode.
All the things that we have in common that we really like seem to be things that not a lot of people also like. And they weirdly go together for us, so we thought we'd hang out, talk about punk, ska, space, pets, and beer, and share it with you guys.
Yes, that's such a great idea.
Let's just do that. Right. Let's get to the beer faster. Ready?
Yes.
And nailed it.
Einstein, look over here, bud.
Hey, bud.
He helps me brew beer, and that he follows me around and makes sure I'm. Thank you, bud. Thank you so much. That's gross. Well, let me get my yogurt costume out and.
Yes, please.
That's horrifying. You went out drinking and had maybe too much beer, and then fell asleep inside a space shuttle engine.
This may or may not have happened.
You know, it's funny. Being in a casino is kind of like an analog for being on a deep space voyage. No windows, you can't see out. You're trapped in there with weird smells for a long period of time.
It's like malaria. Once you're bitten, you can never get rid of it.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody make a less favorable comparison to loving science fiction than malaria, but it's probably a good one.
Where kids don't even own it anymore, they just rent it, Mm-hmm. They just basically have this biggest jukebox ever, mm-hmm. and it was at the point now that kids don't collect music, and there's been a little bit of a backlash against that with the resurgence of vinyl, where people are kind of figured out, it's like, wow, this is cool and it sounds good.
This probably isn't nice of me to bring up, but I won't use anyone's names. I met someone once that we got in the conversation of planetary observing, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good time. You can see Venus and Jupiter, and I think that's Saturn. Whoa, is this like a special event, or is tonight the night? No, they're just moving around. Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't. He goes, wow.
You've ignored him long enough.
I've ignored him for an hour and a half.
He's getting the cat vibes just through the
He's
internet.
getting the cat vibes.
I could go grab one and bring him in here.
How many cats do you have?
Just 2. You want me to go grab it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrap up the... Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Hi, kitty.
Slightly angry kitten.
Meow.
You gonna talk to us?
He was just talking to me, but it wasn't nice.
And the best, I think, for suborbital flight like X-Core and Virgin, or orbital, even tourist spaceflight, the best that the pure tourism aspect can do without some larger umbrella is to connect the present to the future economy. So there has to be some other reason, or else you're going to burn up all your tourists who are giving you critical dollars and a little bit of time to connect your business model to some other reason to go there. We need to get our asses to Luna. That's what we need to do.
I love it. Guys, quick drink check.
I noticed you've switched to beer, Ben, so you must be done with your whiskey and Jason.
Yeah,
you're way done.
I'm pretty close.
Oh, no.
So we should probably call this close to wrap up. So.